Hey, this is Jon Johnson, and this is your weekly mortgage market recap. All right, so what is the news saying about mortgage rates? Uh, some of them are saying that sticking down ahead of the Fed meeting to next week. Weekly mortgage rates demand jumps 7% as interest rates drop. Another one says another week of declining mortgage rates fuels home buyer demand. All of them are not too far apart in what they're stating. Mortgage rates have dipped a little bit over the past week, not a ton, maybe like 0.02%. But just seeing the dip that we've had over the past 30 days, it being consistent, so not dipping and then jumping back up, just being consistent where it went down, it's staying steady. And if inflation continues to go down over the next 30 days, we could potentially see it go down even further. So as of right now, mortgage rates are looking decent compared to where they were a couple of months ago. Buyers are feeling motivated for the new year, and it is a good time for people to be in the market to try to purchase a home for the spring, or in my opinion, to also refinance to pay off tons and tons of debt that they have right now when it comes to credit cards and car payments. All right, new loan limits for 2023. A conventional loan is as high as 726,000 right now. So if a buyer is putting down the minimum, it's 3% minimum if they're a first-time buyer, but many buyers of conventional can put down if they're a second-time buyer or more, 5% down. That puts your max purchase price at 764,000. FHA is actually 3.5% down as a minimum, but you can go as high as $489,000 with FHA right now, which just a couple years ago that was around $400,000 for the limit. So it's a good thing for buyers because they can be able to go to higher purchase price without it being considered a jumbo loan, which has worse terms. All right, file for homestead and other exemptions by March 1st. Whether you are in Florida or any of these other states and you purchased a home last year as a primary property, make sure you file for homestead by March 1st. If you have a piece of land and it's considered potentially agricultural, where you can be able to pay hardly nothing in taxes, meaning that you are using it for either growing some crops, you're using it for either some cattle or some other livestock, you can be able to potentially have $0 or close to $0 when it comes to taxes. Make sure you have those exemptions filed by March 1st. Self-employed looking to purchase? Speak with a mortgage professional before filing your taxes. You can get a draft copy of your taxes, meaning that it has not been submitted to the IRS from whoever prepared your taxes. If you're planning to either purchase a home or refinance, get that to your mortgage professional as soon as possible so that we can be able to work up those numbers and make sure that you're going to be showing enough income to be able to purchase or refinance. Looking to purchase a home and you need cash? Speak to a mortgage professional before receiving your tax returns. This is a great time of the year for some people who are going to be receiving returns because getting an extra 5, 6, 7, and some people even $10,000 back can be a big boost to them when it comes to their actual income that they can be able to use for their family. But just understand that if you're trying to buy a house, I recommend you don't spend that money before speaking with a lender. You could potentially use that towards down payment assistance. You could potentially, we may advise you to use that towards credit to boost your credit a little bit. There's many ways that can be used, or sometimes people they have enough money for down payment to close, but they may want to be able to get a lower monthly payment with a lower rate, and you can be able to buy down the rate, by putting an extra $3, $4, $5,000 to get a lower interest rate. So many ways you can use cash. I recommend if you're trying to buy a house, do not use that money until you've spoken to a mortgage lender about different plans you can go with on buying a home. In assistance to that, you have down payment assistance programs. Once again, still $10K to $25,000 in assistance that is out there. Hometown heroes, so veterans, teachers, firefighters, those types of things. They can get up to 5% of the purchase price in assistance. So you have a $500,000 home you're trying to buy, that's $25,000 in assistance you can be able to receive. Real estate varies neighborhood to neighborhood, so make sure you're using a local real estate agent. As you can see from our research, one of the head people when it comes to research for real estate, month over month, contract signings fell in the Northeast and the Midwest, but they climbed in the South and in the West. So if you're looking at national news, whether it's actual data or it's a news site, it's not going to be pertaining to your actual city completely, and it's definitely not going to be pertaining to your actual neighborhood. So make sure you're working with a local real estate agent so you can be able to know exactly what's happening in your neighborhood. I will be available over the weekend, so if you have any questions, give me a call, text, email. My socials are also down in the too. Link tr.ee Jon Johnson L. And I'm here to help. Here to start. Have a great day.